Hello everyone, Kyle here, and today we're back for some more WorldBox. I decided that for today's video, I'd let a sheep decide the fate of the world. I mean, it can't be any worse than what we allow in the real world, so how bad could this go? I won't blame you if you turn the video off after that joke. I probably would. Let's get started. So first we'll create the world. We'll select a large world for this. Next, I'll turn all the ages off except the first one, because I want as minimal random event interference as possible. Over in the World Laws tab, we'll leave the majority as default, but we will turn off biomes overgrowth to stop them fighting with each other, erosion, and both the disasters. Great. Now we can set the mood with a 6x6 grid of square islands. Next, we'll number them 1 to 6 this way and label them A to F this way. In case you hadn't realized already, we've made a grid. It's a grid. It does grid things. Now we can go ahead and give the map a suiting name. Sheep of Doom. Make sure you really get the part down, because that's the most important part of it all. Without the you don't quite understand that it's good and bad at the same time. Here's a portrait of the sheep. He looks pretty angry and doom-like, if I do say so myself. Next, we'll add in some small isolated area where the sheep of doom is going to live. It's a very simple idea. You place him in the center, and if he runs to the left, it's a bad choice. If he runs to the right, well, it's a good choice. Being a sheep of doom, he has all the traits associated with sheep and doom related things, such as agile so he can dodge left and right with ease, giant so we can see him easier as I'm pretty blind, and long liver, which I hope is that he lives longer and it isn't an enlarged liver, because that would probably be a bad thing. We also need to make him evil, which goes hand in hand with the title of doom, and give him voices in the head, which is basically me just whispering sweet nothings into his sheep ears. Appearance wise, I imagine him with one eye and gold teeth, kind of like a pirate rapper. We'll also give him super health to make him hard to kill, and some other fluff traits to make him prettier to look at but also eviler. For example, I've gone and given him this ability that plants flowers where he walks, which seems like a nice thing at first, except I've also given him burning steps so he immediately sets fire to the flowers as a kind of middle finger to nature. Now we'll go ahead and just fill our map with some random biomes and resources to get the ball rolling. There we go, lovely stuff. The outside of the map is quite nice biomes and common materials. The biomes get harder towards the middle, but the resources also improve. It's a simple risk and reward setup. You risk your life and the reward is your suffering ends. So in each of the corners we will put different races. Human in the top left, elves in the top right, orcs in the bottom left, and dwarfs in the bottom right. Now we will appropriately name the different kingdoms. The humans who hum, the elves on thy shelf, the dwarfs who eat rocks, and lastly the orcs who eat porks. You may have noticed that they all rhyme except for the dwarfs. I did that on purpose. Why, you ask? Just to annoy people. I told you I was a Anyway, now the kingdoms are set up, we'll add in 4 more settlers into each place to give them a total of 5. Great, now the map is ready to begin the game. Basically, every in-game year, we let the Sheep of Doom make a good or bad selection. Doing it yearly gives the kingdoms time to work out their issues before each good or bad thing occurs. Once the Sheep of Doom is chosen, we can bring up these lovely name wheels that I made earlier. This one's full of good things, which could be interpreted as bad to some people, and this one is full of bad things, which could be interpreted as good to some people. We spin the chosen wheel and also these other wheels I made, which are just the letters and numbers. Once the choice has been made, we do whatever it has landed on at the selected grid tile. Simple enough, hey? Let's start the first choice and get the party started. So, Sheep of Doom, which, you know, kind of suggests you're going to do bad things. What will your first choice be for us today? Hopefully Doom. Oh, that's not Doom, you misleading piece of clickbait. Damn it, we have a good choice first. Let's see what it is. Spin, spin, spin to win. Where it lands, no one knows. Except now. Now we know. Blood rain. Well, that certainly sounds evil, although it's a good choice. Raining blood over the forest is quite a dark thing to do, really. I don't think, though, in the game it actually does anything, but, you know, we can hope that the trees soak it up and get a taste for blood, turning them evil. No, but seriously, it did nothing. Right, now we wait for another year to pass. In the meanwhile, our little settlers will build up their bases. Time for event 2. What say you, sheep? Bad choice, bad choice, bad... Yes, that is evil. What do we get as our evil choice, though? Something truly diabolical, I hope. A rage cloud over F4. Oh, that sounds bad. What does it do, though? Makes you want to yell at the weather. Great. So it makes you British. Well, this is lame. It literally doesn't do a thing to the people it goes over. Okay, so another year, another choice. We've got evil again. Our evil choice of today will be sponsored by delayed TNT over F5. Oh, good. This is a great one. We're going to be destroying the dwarf's food source. I don't even feel bad because I've given them 4 years to gather the berries from the bushes and they've chosen to just build up their base. It's your own fault really that this is happening, isn't it? So almost at year 5 and each settlement has grown pretty slowly. You look at the humans and elves with their 4 children born over 5 years and you think, that's pretty bad. Until you see the dwarfs who have had a single child and the orcs who have had none. They are literally in no rush to continue their survival. Meanwhile, in the jungle, there's a monkey throwing crap at whatever the heck this thing is. Isn't nature beautiful? Another choice please, sheep of doom, and another evil pick. And it's 5 bears on A6. Oh, that's someone's base. It's the elf's base. I hope you can deal with the bears because, well, they're coming even if you can't. We'll just encircle this child with the bears to keep him safe. We'll go ahead and rename the child Goldilocks. And yeah, 3 of the 5 bears are going to be Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Baby Bear, and the other 2 can just be like distant cousins. Enjoy the bears. Oh, weird. They actually do get on, which I guess makes some sense as elves are known to be nature hippies. I was kind of hoping they'd devour at least 1 child. So really this has turned out to be a good choice as the elves now have bears as bodyguards. This is lame. Sheep, give us another choice and this time make it truly evil. Oh, hey, quit toying with me. Go over the line or the choice doesn't count. There we go. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. A super pumpkin on D4. Great, let's go ahead and place that down. Nice. So I guess it will keep spawning these fat little pumpkins and make this tile that little bit more orange. So next up we have another evil choice. It's a flame tower to be spawned on F5. Oh, this is next door to the dwarves. This could prove to be quite sucky for them as it shoots fireballs and spawns demons. Great, the fireball knocks things they hit so hard that it makes them fly onto new islands. This is going to really mess up the ecosystems. The demons also have crazy amounts of health for this level. No way would the dwarfs be able to take them on if they meet up. Let's roll the sheep dice again and see what we get. A good choice, huh? 20 penguins on C1. Well, this certainly is a pleasant choice. Now we've got a little community of swamp penguins. So sheep, what's next in the cards of fate? An evil choice? Dun dun dun. Curse on C1. Hold on a minute. This is our swamp penguin community. Trust you to take something beautiful and make it ugly. Now the penguins are a community of cursed swamp penguins. What's the flame tower up to? Cool, still flaming, I see. Great job. Another choice now. Evil again? What do we get this time? Something cool, I hope. Nice, an atomic bomb on B5. Well, B5, prepare for a facelift. Nice. That has improved the island by 67%. Next up, another evil choice. This time we're getting the death trait added to D2. So what this says is the void calls for him and he's gonna answer it. So I guess it just means things die. Let's add it to the island and see. This cat has been infected with it and now we unpause the game and yes, the cat is dead. Lucky git. Cool, a monkey just died too. What fun. That was probably one of the most eventful days of my life. So coming towards the end of year 12 and the humans and elves are neck and neck population wise. The orcs have actually caught up quite well. The dwarfs are still not that bothered. I mean, they're trying, but they really don't care for continuing their existence. They're my kind of people. Construction wise, the humans have a dock and a town hall, as do the elves. The dwarfs are even a little behind on this. They only have these weird houses and a tent. The orcs are doing okay though. I assume this weird thing is like a town hall. Okay, sheep, what's next for the planet? Evil choice, I hope. Yep, mega heartbeat on D1. I don't actually know what this does, it seems to just put a ring pulsating out from them, and it doesn't actually do anything to creatures near them. So yeah, kind of pointless. Maybe it activates when they're in combat or something, but we'll never know at this point. So let's get another sheep pick. It's evil again, and it's a tumor, and it's on C2. We'll just plop that amongst the trees, and yes, the buffalo is attacking the tumor babies. Oh, so are the penguins. Wow, who knew that all this time to fight tumors we just needed penguins? Although it does look like the penguins are losing the battle. This is probably why penguins aren't used. Useless birds. Anyway, it's year 15, which means it's time for us to join some islands up. So going diagonally from the corner bases, we'll just connect the nearest islands. This will hopefully promote expansion and make them start exploring, because at the moment they're just all quite happy on their little islands. There we go, bridge is complete. Sheep, do your doom. Evil again? Living up to the name at least. A freaking UFO on A6. This early in the game? Oh dear, this isn't going to go well, is it? Better hope that the elves are friendly with aliens as well. Well, they seem to just be leaving each other alone, so maybe they are. Meanwhile, the dwarfs, after having connected the first islands, are now connected to the flame tower. So yeah, they've got demons attacking them, and I don't think they're strong enough at this point to win this one, so it's probably the end of the dwarf race already. yeah, their king is dead. Some of them are just getting blown off the island. They're in so much trouble right now. But hold on, there's a new base on the other side of the flame tower. This must be the guy that got blown across the water. Ah, nice. So the survivor is going to come down to Driller here, who is now covered in skin burns, and their newly elected king, Dig. Oh my god, Dig is an abbreviation of Dead Inside Gaming. Oh my god, what are the chances? Oh my god. Well, I guess the dwarfs will continue to live for now, but it was certainly a close one. Okay, sheep, it's on you again. Evil? And we're getting 10 orcs on B5. Well, that means there's a new settlement. Nice, they get to start on what remains after the atomic bomb. That should be healthy. We'll call these the orcs who eat humans. Oh good, they're already being welcomed to the world by their neighbours in the same way I was welcomed by mine, by having feces thrown at their house and family. Thank you, neighbouring monkeys. Your poop will make for some excellent conversation starters. So the dwarf space is still alive, which surprises me. Oh, and what's this? The original orcs who eat porks are making an alliance with the elves on thy shelf. I wouldn't have thought they'd get along, but there we go. Shows you what I know. Ah, there we go. The dwarf's original base is finally burnt to the ground. We can sleep peacefully tonight. Sheep, it's your time to shine again. Evil choice. Whirlwind trait on F4? Oh, that's where the dwarfs have moved to. You're really against these dwarfs surviving, aren't you? Just because they ride your people like tiny little horses doesn't mean you can toy with their lives to this extent. Interesting. Interesting and bad. Just bad. This is definitely going to hamper their survival. So sheep, evil choice again. Landmines on C4. Cool, we get to booby trap an island. Or, you know, we'll just drop the landmines down and the local wildlife will set them off immediately. Whatever floats your boat. Let's have a quick check up on the civilizations now. Oh dear, the elves seem to have lost a bunch of their buildings. I guess that UFO didn't count as nature after all. Oh, now the UFO is going after the orcs, who are still being bombarded with monkey poo. As my father said to me on my 10th birthday, your life has been short and meaningless. So, sheep again. Evil. Seeing a pattern here now. It's almost as if he's some kind of lamb of bad stuff. 10 bowling balls on E3. Nice, a bowling party. How could this be a bad thing? Oh, I like how when they land, they just delete the biome beneath them. Watch out, orcs. Here comes some fun. Oh dear. Took out that town hall of yours or whatever. You know, that weird building. I guess this is your chance to rebuild it a little less weird this time. It's left little swimming pools on the islands, which just can't be a bad thing. How are our little dwarfs doing? Great, they're still just throwing each other around. I'm not going to lie, you're doing just fine. Sheep, good choice. Oh my, I don't think I'm ready for this. 20 chickens on F4. Oh, that's the dwarfs again. That's good then, isn't it? They're getting some chickens. Oh wait, when I put them down, this guy's just gonna start juggling them. Cool. So he just, you know, continuously throws them up into the air and lets them crash to the ground until they either learn to fly or die. I'm not very hopeful for them learning to fly, so rip chickens. Right, what's next? Bad choice. Antimatter bomb on E2. Oh, nice. So now the orcs are going to lose their rock supply. However, they have gained a rather lovely swimming pool. So I guess every cloud does have a silver lining. No idea why. Doesn't make sense to me, never has. Well, our dwarf king is still up to his usual antics. So let's rename him. But this name is a little misleading. That's better. Have to include the children he has thrown as they're a big part of it. Meanwhile, this monkey is still harassing the orcs. It's the only thing he has to live for. Let's not take it away from him, please. Okay, bad choice again. Grey goo on E6. Oh dear. This is a bad one indeed. So, E6 is this tile, and it's also connected to 2 other tiles, including the dwarf's original home and the area with the flame tower. I'm pretty sure when we start this goo off, okay, it's just going to continuously eat the land until it's stopped by the water. Nice, that means it's going to destroy the flame tower. It's another bad thing that ends up to be good. So what if it eats a couple of the islands in the process? It's better than having a flame tower of doom summoning doom demons. Let's add the shallows in to represent the ghost of the islands. Oh, and this just gets gooder and goodier. The demons die in the water as they're fire based. Weird, it's left a little island for the demons to live on. Thought the goo would have destroyed that too, but it turns out they're being merciful towards the demons. Well, we still need to paint the shallows around the islands. Demons, don't get off your island. The ocean's going to come back. You'll get wet. Oh, what did I say? Damn it, Paul's dead. Or the demon is dead. Let's save Matt. Demon. Well, personally, I feel good about saving the demon. No life deserves to be ended. Not even a hell spawn. Next up, a bad choice. Robot Santa on E2. Okay, so we need to place this on the tile above for it to hit the chosen tile. There we go. Now he will spread joy across the lands with his explosive presence. Joy, of course, being the name of this buffalo. Rest in pieces, Joy. Bad choice again. Delayed TNT on C6. Well, it's another empty island, but it will clear the resources off it, so it is kind of a bad thing. Another unfortunate buffalo I see. Seems to be a bit of a massacre against them happening at the moment. Oh, never mind. He survived the TNT somehow. Oh dear, the aliens have made it to the dwarf. This might not end well. Leave him alone. He doesn't mean to throw children at you. It's just what he does now. Please don't kill him. He's tried so hard to stay alive this long. Oh, he's been blasted to yet another island. And now he's fighting a crocodile. This dwarf just doesn't get a break, does he? Right, bad choice again. And it's a freaking dragon on C1. Our cursed swamp penguins are in trouble. I mean, they did try and fight a tumor earlier, so I imagine they'll have to go at the dragon as well. Yeah, there we are. Oh god, there's tiny black and white bodies everywhere. Think of the penguin babies. Another bad pick, another antimatter bomb, and it's on top of the last surviving demon. I know I said I felt good about saving him earlier, but I won't lie. I feel equal amounts of happiness towards killing him. See you in heck, Matt. I said heck instead of hell to lighten the situation. What's this? The dwarf has managed to establish a new base. Has he finally killed the crocodile? No, it's still there. This is some serious multitasking he's just done. Never mind. The crocodile destroyed the base. And now he kills it. Mate, if you'd have done that 2 seconds sooner, you wouldn't be starting over again. Meanwhile, the dragon is going after the humans now. So I think this may be the end of them if he takes a liking to eating them. The humans are trying to kill the dragon, bless them. I think the dragon is just healing faster than they are damaging him. Yeah, here he goes. Into the town now. The houses are made of wood, which is good and bad. Good because wood fires smell nice, but bad because the people in them probably won't think it smells nice. The dwarf's starting to rebuild, which is good. He's still alone though, so I'm not really sure how he's going to manage to repopulate his village. But you know what? I'm confident he'll figure it out. Let's get another sheep rolling and try to stop the dragon. Bad choice. Cybercore on B6. Nice, that's the elves dead as well then. The island is connected to their main base and these little robots are pretty tough. The bare bodyguards they had are coming down to their defense, but the robots are just one-shotting them. Oh well, rules are rules. If the elves have to die from robots, so be it. The humans seem to have a little break from the dragon. You can see all the bases up the top of the map are really starting to struggle with numbers, considering they were both 2 of the highest before. It's also been another 15 years now, so let's go ahead and connect some more land so things can kill each other easier. There we go, all connected to the next diagonal row. Soon they'll be connected all round. So sheep, do your stuff. bad choice as usual. Super pumpkin on C3. This isn't that bad at the moment. Still not connected to anything, so we'll just plop that down in the middle. Well, since connecting it to the main island, the orcs are now being attacked by robots from one side, while in turn they attack buffalo and other wildlife on the other. Priorities are a bit all over the place at this moment, but whatever. Kill those critters if it makes you happy. Nice, the dragon's back with the humans. They've only got a couple of houses left. So, bad choice, 10 wolves on C6. I have a feeling these are just going to run into the robots and die. Oh well, I may introduce the animal into the ecosystem, but it's not up to me how quickly they want to remove themselves again. Well, the dragon is in the human space again. They're also being attacked by whatever these are. It's not a great day for them, is it? And to make it worse, the orcs have decided that while they're being murdered from all angles, it would be a good time to declare war on them. The robots meanwhile have completely destroyed the elves and are now fighting the small orc settlement here. They certainly won't be around much longer with the robot in their base, and apparently their other base is on fire. Oh, there is hope for the humans though. The dragon is battling the element guys. Let's roll another cheap choice out. Oh, so it's a good choice for once. 10 elves on F4. Nice, so we've got another new population of elves. So their race isn't completely wiped off the planet just yet. We'll go ahead and call these elves who hate robots. Seems fitting. So the orcs up here have managed to hold on for a little bit longer. The robots seem to have gone for now, but my hopes for them aren't very high as their king is a 7-year-old. The dragon's about to, yeah, there we go, the humans are gone. And the 7-year-old king has abandoned the base? Oh right, the base abandoned him. Seems he can't be a king without land. Makes sense, I suppose. So the next sheep is a bad choice. Rats on D1. That's part of the orc space. So we'll pretty much spawn these in and they're going to get whacked with sticks by the orcs. Maybe if they're quick enough, they can spread a little plague before they die. The dragon's all tuckered out after killing the humans. There's a little element approaching him. Wake up, dragon, wake up. Oh no, he's dead. So long, dragon. And there's a single orc that survived fighting a crocodile, and he's also dead. So yeah, so long, orcs. There's a monkey here attacking robots, and he's got 16 kills. Wow, that's probably the most anyone other than the dragon has achieved on here. This monkey is actually a ninja. Meanwhile, down at the dwarfs, who somehow have continued to survive, they're starting to rebuild the base. What is really nice is the king is rebuilding a base while throwing his kids around. That's some next level parenting to involve them. Next choice, grenades on A1. So we're just going to wipe the history books of the humans altogether. There we go, the 2023 thing to do. Washing away the past like it never happened. Next up, another bad pyromaniac trait on C2. Well, it's a desert, so fire is going to be a bad trait for it. However, luckily, it's only gone on to a rhino, and I don't think they understand how to make fire. So next up, we spawn 20 cheeky monkeys on C1. So they're going to live with the last remaining cursed swamp penguins. I wonder how they'll do in the swamp environment. Well, they're throwing poo at the orcs across the water, so I'd say they're doing okay. Damn it, the UFO is picking on the king of the dwarves. Leave this guy alone, he's gone through so much hardship. Just let the guy throw his children around in peace. I mean, look at this, he's killed 37 people and had 24 children, which means he's killed every single one of his children, plus some random strangers who have tried to intervene. The guy is sad, and I don't think anything will cheer him up at this point, except maybe throwing another child around. The monkeys continue their bombardment. They'll regret this when the islands are joined together at year 45. How they'll regret it. Bad choice, flame tower A2. Well, that's out of the way now, so we'll let them burn the land in peace. The monkeys are just taking on everyone, those cheeky monkeys. The UFO is coming. I swear if these monkeys take down the UFO, it's going to be the star planet of the apes. And they took it down. How did they do that? They literally threw crap at it and made it crash? Wow. I mean, they're getting too confident now with their poop throwing. I never thought I'd say that again, but there we go. What's our dwarf up to? Still fighting the wildlife, I see. What a hero. What's the choice now, sheepy? A good choice. No, wait, he stopped on the line. Are you going to? Yes, he did. He just tricked us and went for another bad choice. What a crazy sheep. So, we've got star bomb on C5. Just dropped the bomb here, and yeah, nice. Pretty much cleared this island and most of the surrounding ones too. The cybercore is dead and the great pumpkin. The dwarf king is still abusing his children. Let's rename him to the child slinger. winner. The fastest kid thrower in the region of F4. So, bad choice again. And another dragon. This time he's in D3. So we'll just place him down here and he's flying up to Candyland. Where are you going? The people are all the way in the south, dragon. Okay, cool. It turns out he's just a misunderstood dragon who has a passion for bacon. Except he's going to burn the cookies if he isn't careful. Come on, you went to bakery school for 3 years. Hold on a second. Is there a school for bakers? If there isn't, there definitely should be. You went to a school for bakers for 3 years to learn to respect the dough, not burn it. He's low on health and retreating. Run, little dragon, run. Or fly. I meant fly. No, don't stop in the woods. There are sugar bears. Oh dear. The baked goods have killed the dragon. Great. Next, we have a crab bomb on D2. Just throw that down. Oh, that was rubbish. This penguin's just standing there like, is that all you've got? Hey, monkeys. Yeah, you attacking the orcs. Remember how I said you'd regret this eventually? Yeah, well, now it's year 45 almost, and I'm going to connect the islands. So good luck to you. There you go. All the islands are linked except the middle ones, but you could still do laps around the world now if you wanted to. Next, another bad choice. Antimatter bomb on E1. Well, that's part of the orc space. Looks like they're getting a swimming pool too then. Ah, that's nice. So, just like I thought, the orcs are running around and attacking the monkeys now, but the monkeys are still winning. They're just too well trained at this point. Over at the elf space, who I'd completely forgot about, the kings just died to a popsicle. So these element guys are just running around now destroying the elf space. And the elves are being thrown around as well by the dwarf king. This guy is ruthless. He doesn't discriminate against anyone. Yep, there we go. The king of the dwarfs has defeated the newly appointed king of the elves by throwing him gently until he eventually died. So, another bad pick. Landmines on A2. Oh, that's the flame tower. Just throw that down here. There we go. Now the demons can walk around and explode. Doesn't do much to them, so whatever. Oh no, the elements got too close to the king and now he's throwing them around. This is surely the end of him. Oh, yep, he's dead. He did so well to have lived as long as he did with the tornado trait. I mean, sure, he killed like 30 of his own children, but he should still be respected as the leader of his people. So, good choice. 10 chickens on F2. Nice, this is next door to the orcs, so... yeah, we know what's going to happen here. Chicken massacre incoming. Next, bad thing. A tornado on E4. Just put that down here. And it's heading away from everyone. No, wait, it's coming back. Oh, yes, it's come back. It's gone into the town. I mean, it did a little bit of damage. I was hoping for more. Oh, the tornado and the massacre of the chickens seems to have sparked a war. The orcs have declared war on the dwarfs. This is probably going to be the end of the dwarfs too now, finally. Yep, there is an army running in towards the town to destroy it all. And now they're beating the children to death with sticks. You have to respect that this is probably the only game in the world where you can say that phrase is a positive thing. They're even battling the elements over who gets to destroy the base. Looks like they're winning. There we go. No more dwarfs. Apparently the elves died at some point too. Didn't even notice. Who cares? Which means the orcs are victorious. All hail, new rulers of the planet squares, the orcs. Well, there's only one thing left to do now. The victor must fight the sheep of doom. Give him a bubble and give the bubble to a bunch of orcs as well, apparently. Whoopsie daisy. Move him over here, give him more buffs and unpause the game. Yes, my sheep of doom, yes. Massacre the orcs, destroy them all. Yes, you are literally my child. I will one day sell plushies of you for extortionate prices to my viewers. I've already designed you to have the most pleasing features known to people, like a beautiful smile. People will at first complain about the price, but then will realize it's acceptable as it comes with a guarantee of funding doom-related things, bad things, evil things, things to do with real estate and something else evil. Let's just throw some bombs down. Yes, destroy them. Kill them all. The plushie will be like $24.99 and sell in places like Toys R Us. I can see it now. Is Toys R Us even still a place, or is it closed down? I don't even know. I should look into this before sending them prototypes of my product. Otherwise, it might just get returned to sender. This has gone on too long now. The orcs are dead. All hail the king, Sheep of Doom II. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching my midlife crisis unfold in the form of playing Russian roulette with a sheep, as much as I've hated every minute of it. If you'd like to see more of this game, let me know in the comments, or don't, whatever. For now, I'm going to sit here and plan evil things to do with my sheep plushie funds, so that I will uphold my end of the agreement. Be sure to uphold your end. Until next time, toodaloo.